What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over specifically the new fireworks cards content in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Now, if you want a video talking about the new event cards, the new GOAT Festival, that is going to be coming on the channel as well. But again, just kind of know and realize that this video specifically is going to be talking about the fireworks set, the fireworks collection. As we do dive into this thing, if you were new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. And off initial look, I like what these dark matters can provide. Rui Hachimura up first, dark matter, small forward, 6'8", 6'10", wingspan, hotspots from everywhere, 95 3 ball, 94 speed. Defensively, obviously solid. I feel like Rui's player build's always good. The one thing about it is the Hachimura release used to be incredibly good. It's no longer that. Like I'm telling you, the Hachimura release used to be really good. Used to be something that was incredible. It is no longer incredible. It's no longer even, I would say, good. And so I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't change his jump shot, change his release. And again, maybe that's just me hoping for too much. But it's just tough for me to be super optimistic about the Rui Hachimura release, especially when his dribble sigs aren't that good. Does have the Pro 2 leaner, but I'm a little let down with Hachimura. Mo Bamba up next, 7 feet tall, center power forward, 93 ball, 94 speed, great defense. Emmanuel quickly on very quick Pro 2 leaner. This card is the real deal. I'm telling you right now, this card can play at literally the very highest level on this game. From his defense to his ability to knock down shots, Mo Bamba is going to be doing it all on this game. I mean, I don't see any real downsides to this card. I think he is absolutely elite on this game. If you get your chance to get your hands on Mo Bamba, you've got an incredibly good center power forward on this game. Next up, Bruce Bowen, point guard eligible at 6'7", 98 3 ball, 95 speed, 95 driving dunk. Ray Allen base on very quick. I'm not the biggest fan of it. The clay should make it maybe a slightly better Pro 2 leaner, D-book dribble style. And like the Giannis moving cross isn't that bad. Kemba escapes okay. It's just like movement wise, Bruce Bowen's not going to be that great. So then it becomes like, okay, well, what does he really give you on the floor? And to be honest with you, I don't really know if he gives you a whole ton. And I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying I really don't know what this card is going to give you over some of the other cards in the game. Outside of defensively, he's going to be elite. And that's the thing. He is 6'7". Defensively, he's going to be elite. I just wish offensively he gave you slightly more. Bronny up next. I think it's going to be okay, never mind. I was going to say I think it's going to be tough for Bronny to be good, but he got Patty with Sexton up run very quick. Cuts the Pro 2 leaner. Garland with Francis with the Steph escape. Shea moving crossover. Bronny is incredibly good on this game. I know he is only 6'3", but with that jump shot, with these dribble sigs, I mean, Bronny's really good. You can't sit there and sugarcoat things. The card is really solid on this game, and I like what he gives you. I know he is only 6'3". Yeah, that's a negative, but with all of the offense Bronny gives you, you got a solid point guard in the game. Do I think Bronny's better than Bruce Bowen? I think they're pretty similar. Bronny's going to be way better offensively, though. Big Z up next. 7'3" center power forward. Hot spots for over 100 overall. Every stat is perfect on the game. Clinging on very quick. Pro 2 leaner. Dribble sigs. You might not say they're the best, but he does have the Giannis cross, which is perfectly fine. Big Z is going to be slightly worse than, sure, you know, the GOAT Yao, those type of guys. But if you don't have like GOAT Yao and Invincible Wemby, Big Z is up there. I don't care who you are. Like if you don't have those couple of guys, Big Z is really solid at that power forward or center position. Like I don't know. I do think price wise, he's not going to be necessarily the cheapest. But I do think if you get Big Z, you got a really good power forward on this game because I just don't see the downsides. I just don't see what he can't do. At 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan, he's going to go out there and compete with the Yaos, the Wembys of the world, and be really good on the floor. So, yeah, if you thought I was going to be negative in any way on Big Z, you've lost your mind because I think the card is absolutely incredibly good on this game. And am I going to pick him up? I mean, I hope for the no money spent he's affordable. I don't think he will be, but hopefully he is affordable. Lauri Markkanen up next. Here you got a 7-foot small forward. So we get a 7'3" center and a 7-foot power forward. If y'all don't think you can compete, you know, without the Yaos, the Wembys of the world, Here y'all go, man. Y'all are getting these 100 overalls that can play. Lauri, 7 feet tall, 7'4" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 99s across the board, basically. You look at the defense. Every badge on Hall of Fame outside of interceptor and pogo stick. Remember, 7 feet at that small forward position. AJ Johnson on very quick. That's the Bob Lanier release, the Hedo Turkoglu release. I know it is the Bob Lanier release, right? Because that's the card I've used. I haven't used Hedo, but it's a solid enough release. Pro 2 has Booker dribble style, like, okay. Steph escape is solid. Garland moving across isn't great. But the thing is, he's a 3-and-D guy, right? You're not going to get Lauri Markkanen and be a dribble head. You're not going to get Lauri Markkanen and expect him to run your offense. He's going to knock down shots. He's got Pro 2, and so he's got the important things, right? Improved release, has Pro 2. He's got what he needs to be one of the top small forwards in the game. Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets up next, has Jarrett Culver on very quick, has Pro 2, has Garland with Francis, with Kemba, with the D-Fox moving crossover. Are we serious, 2K? Y'all giving out Jimmy Butler, and he's one of the best point guards in the game. I feel sorry for everybody that grinded for that invincible Shea, because Jimmy Butler is better than him. I mean, at 6'7", with his 6'8" wingspan, with these dribble sigs, Jimmy Butler is one of the best point guards in the entire game. Now, I know what people are thinking, well, Ty, Bron's coming. We don't want Jimmy Butler. What I'm saying is, these cards are not invincibles. These cards are not going to be that expensive, and they are all elite. Jimmy Butler is that man on this game. Last but certainly not least, Dominique Wilkins. Hopefully he's good. Here's what I see, right? 100 overalls, normally you get a box topper, right? All of the 100 overalls are good. Not all of them can be ridiculously expensive. So that's what I like, because with Dominique Wilkins, he's a 6'8" point guard. Perfect stats, perfect badges, Strawther on very quick, Pro 2, Garland dribble style. Sure, obviously, sig-wise isn't that great, but he's still a 6'8" point guard with Pro 2, with the Strawther dribble, Strawther base on very quick. He's not as good as Jimmy Butler for sure, but he's still solid enough. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and gas him to the moon, but he is still solid enough to play at a decently high level. So I like Dominique Wilkins as well. All of the 100 overalls are good. Then we see Zach Edey. 7'5", power forward center, hot spots from everywhere, comes with the Jarrett Allen base on very quick. We'll see what that's like. I mean, it's the same Brook Lopez base, Pro 2 leaner, D-Book dribble style, moving crossover is Zion, like, okay, I don't know what we're doing really there. Like, can he get Giannis, SGA, or De'Aaron Fox, please? At the end of the day, he's not going to be as good as Wemby. He's not going to be as good as Wow. But at the end of the day, he's 7'5", so he's going to be able to shoot over people. He's got Pro 2. He's just not going to be like a dribble head. Like, you know how some of those, GOAT cards, even if they're tall, can dribble. They got Francis. They got all those things. Zach Edey's not going to be able to do all that, but he's 7'5". He's going to get good animations. Defensively, if you look at the card, Hall of Fame, box out beast, brick wall, paint patroller, post lockdown. But again, no legend rebound chaser. It's kind of like 2K, and I'm not saying they made him bad, but it's kind of like they held back with Zach Edey. Like, no Hall of Fame or no legend rebound chaser is crazy, in my opinion, for Zach Edey. Jayson Tatum up next, 6'8", 6'10", wingspan, power forward, small forward. Comes with the Jonathan Isaac Sexton upper on very quick. Solid release, right? I'm not going to hate on that. That's a solid base for sure. I like the Sexton upper on it. Pro 2 leaner, Garland dribble style, Steph size up, Steph escape, Jayson Tatum moving crossover, yikes. Like, I wish I could sit up here and gas Jayson Tatum, but like, dribble sig-wise, they needed to make him suit because he's only 6'8" at that small forward position. And honestly, guys, I'm not hating, but dribble sig-wise, they did not do it with Jayson Tatum. Again, I'm not trying to hate, but they didn't do anything special with his dribble sigs. Chet Holmgren up next, 7'1" at that small forward position. Are you serious? 99s across the board. Box out beast, legend rebound chaser, legend paint patroller. And even, like, what I like about Chet is he's balanced, right? Like, if you look at the legend badges, some are offense, some are defense. Just does a little bit of everything. Drummond base on very quick, solid. Pro 2 leaner. Garland with Kemba escape with the Kawhi moving crossover. I saw this D-Fox crossover combos. I thought that's what he had. Chet's going to be one of the best power forwards in the game. Is he going to be as good as GOAT Dirk? No. But he is going to be that probably next best small forward in game. Him or Giannis probably, like, I guess I haven't went over the GOAT Giannis yet, but him or invincible Giannis, probably some of the best small forwards in the game. Amen Thompson, point guard eligible. Look at the defense. Legend, challenger, glove, immovable, interceptor, on ball, menace, paint patroller, pick, dodger, post, lockdown. I'm going to love this card because I like the dark matter, Amen. 99s across the board. Animation, Steph base, Sexton upper on very quick. I mean, you guys know, like, that's literally like the Dr. J type release, the Penny type release. You know what that gets into. Pro 2 leaner, obviously expected, but super important at this stage. Garland with Francis, Kemba escape, Terry Rozier moving crossover. I mean, come on, man. Terry Rozier moving crossover is not crazy. At this stage, he's an invincible and doesn't get defox or doesn't get a good dribble. I don't know, man. I mean, you're fine, but yikes is all I can really say. Shaq up next, 7'1", 7'7" wingspan. 99s across the board. Steph base, Oscar upper on very quick. I mean, okay. I mean, I guess it's the Dr. J type base. Pro 2 leaner, Garland with Francis. Steph escape, Fox moving crossover. Shaq's going to be Shaq. He is going to be better than the invincible Shaq, but it's not going to be by much. One thing I always will say with Shaq is his player build is always ridiculous. So if you get Shaq, he is going to get crazy animations. He's going to get crazy, you know, bump steals, stuff like that, because he's Shaq. His player build is ridiculous on this game. So again, if you have never used a Shaq card this year, you're going to probably, if you get GOAT Shaq, like what he gives you. The thing about him is he's going to be ridiculously expensive. And I don't even know, like, you got D-Rob, you got Wilt. I mean, he's going to be better than D-Rob, but Wilt with his player building animations, I don't know. Like, I really like what Wilt gives me on the floor. LeBron James up next. Here's where everybody is going to go crazy. First thing, disclaimer, LeBron's going to be over 5 million MT because the invincible Bron was that expensive. Okay, let's start with this. Every stat, every badge, perfect. Tendency-wise, obviously good. Patty Mills, Sexton upper on very quick with Pro 2, with Garland, with Francis, with Steph escape, with the moving crossover. So could they have made this card better? Well, honestly, I don't think so. Like, Patty with Sexton is elite on this game. I'm just throwing that out there. It's elite. And yeah, Bron is going to be probably that best point guard by a wide margin. I mean, again, I'm not trying to sit here and gas LeBron, but he is going to be that level of good in the game. People are going to ask me, is his release going to be more consistent than the invincible Bron? Well, if you look at invincible Bron, he had Steph, Oscar. So yes, the Patty, Sexton is, in my opinion, better and should be more consistent for you guys. So Bron, going to be the real deal, best point guard in the game. Last but certainly not least, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 6'11", 7'4" wingspan for Giannis. Obviously, the invincible Giannis was good, but this Giannis is going to be even better. Cam Thomas, Oscar upper on very quick. That's literally the same release Michael Beasley's got. Pro 2 leaner. Garland with Francis. Gets the Steph escape, D-Fox moving crossover. He is better than invincible Giannis, but I want you guys to know and realize, like, invincible Giannis is still really good. Now, is Giannis better than Dirk, right? Like, that's a question people are going to ask. I think it's close, right? I still like Dirk, but I think it's a debate to be had, right? Giannis, Dirk, probably going to be relatively close, relatively similar in how I rank them in, like, future tier list stuff like that. So overall, this drop is elite. There's not many guys I really don't like. I don't love Tatum. I don't love Amen, but outside of that, like, this drop is stacked. I don't like Hachimura at all. This drop is it. That's going to wrap it up. Again, if you want a video on the event, that's going to be up on the channel as well. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.